Before the video begins, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell in order to be up to date with the latest uploads.
What's going on, guys? It is your boy back at it again for the third video, third vlog. As I promised last week, I was going to do a meal prep, so I'm giving it to you guys. I just did my grocery haul and I'm gonna go over all the stuff that I've got. Here I got some protein. For my proteins, I got ground turkey breast. I got 2 of these, 16 ounces each, so about 32 ounces. I got me some egg whites for my mornings. I do around 10 ounces every morning, so I bought 4 to last me the week. I got me some chicken breast. Can't go wrong with chicken breast. You always gotta have chicken breast in your diet. I'm pretty sure damn near every bodybuilder has chicken breast stapled in their diet. Another protein source I got here is tilapia fillets. Alright, I was gonna choose the cod, but cod's a little bit more expensive. For this, I got right around 48 ounces for about $6, so that's not bad at all. For $10, I could have got 32 ounces of cod, so you do the math there. For my veggies, kept it really simple. Some broccoli, alright, frozen broccoli for my convenience. I can just easily put it in a bowl, stick it in a microwave, and then steam it up from there. I try not to go too crazy when it comes to vegetables. Now for you guys can get steamed veggies, you guys can get asparagus, things like that. But for me, I love broccoli, so I kind of just try to keep it as simple as possible. At the same time, trying to make it very convenient for me. Alright, some extra things that I've got. Got some fat-free cheddar. I've actually been looking for this for quite some time now. Been looking at Walmart, been looking at Albertsons. Just couldn't find it, but I finally found it. Got some sugar-free cream for my coffees in the morning, because I've been doing black coffee for the past 3 weeks now. Although I do like black coffee, I do want some flavor in the mornings, just to kind of make my day a little bit better when it comes to drinking coffee. So sugar-free creamer. The content on it is really low as far as fats and calories. Calories is only 15 calories per serving, about 1 gram of fat, and about 2 grams of carbs, and no sugar at all. So can't go wrong with some sugar-free creamer. From here, I also got some peanut butter and company white chocolate, wonderful peanut butter. I've been looking for this as well, finally found it. I've been going with the regular Skippy reduced fat, but this, honestly, as far as nutrition facts, is just as good, if not better. So probably one of the best peanut butters I've ever had. Do recommend it. Here I got me some garlic and parsley. I don't go too crazy on seasoning. I either like to do a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, or add some garlic and parsley. Macros on this are pretty good. We got 0 grams of fat, 0 grams of carbs, and 0 grams of protein, obviously, and no sugar. No sodium in it at all.
Yo, how does that not taste like dirt? It literally has nothing.
There's literally nothing in this. There's no sodium, so it's definitely sodium friendly if you're looking to, you know, add some seasoning to it.
I can't believe
it actually has taste to it. It actually has taste to it, so.
That's funny.
Here I got 2 lemons just to, you know, make my tilapia a little bit better. I'm gonna add the garlic and parsley, and I'm gonna chop these lemons up into slices and put them on top, and then stick them in the oven to bake. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
I have 2 questions for you. 1, how does that taste? Your turkey beef that you have there, because that's weird.
Ground turkey breast? It was about 2 months ago where I ended up falling in love with ground turkey. Before, I was eating ground beef. I would do the 93% fat, 7% lean ground beef. Now, although that's still good, still has good macros, I ended up finding ground turkey breast. And from looking at the macros on this, it's crazy. It's crazy. Total fat is 1.5 grams. Carbohydrate 0, obviously, and then protein is 26 grams per serving. That's per 4 ounces of ground chicken breast, or ground turkey breast. I'm sorry, ground turkey breast. But
so it's very lean.
Very lean. You got 120 calories per serving. In this container alone, for 16 ounces, you got over damn near almost 100 grams of protein. So that's, can't argue with that. So with all this, it's gonna last me about a week, if not more. Like, some of it's still gonna be left over for the following week. I do most of my grocery shopping on Sundays. Today is Sunday, and I spent about $44.79. $44.79 right there for you.
Yeah, there.
I want you guys to keep in mind though, I did use the commissary. The commissary, if you guys don't know what that is the grocery store here on base. Yeah, it's going to be slightly cheaper. It's going to be slightly cheaper from your traditional grocery store. But I've done this grocery haul before, damn near the exact same grocery haul in like Walmart and Albertsons, and I managed to pay right around $50 to $55. So still not too bad. I'm looking forward to doing another video of an actual grocery haul so I can take you guys with me and show you exactly how much it costs to meal prep when you're on a budget. Alright guys, so I just got done cleaning my chicken. You want to make sure that when you guys are preparing any kind of meats, you guys are cleaning it thoroughly to prevent any kind of disease or anything like that, malaria, salmonella. So make sure you guys are cleaning your meats thoroughly, especially when it comes to chicken. Alright, so I just got done cleaning this chicken. What I'm going to do from here is I'm going to prep it. So what I like to do is I like to take my skewer here, my scissors, and take each chicken breast and cut the fat off. Whatever fat I can get off, I'll cut it off. Alright, some guys like to keep the fat there just to get a little bit of fat from their protein, but for me, I like to cut as much fat off of it as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and it's going to time lapse. Alright guys, welcome back. I got my chicken all chopped up into little pieces. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to go ahead and measure it on my food scale here. I'm going to go ahead and calibrate this. What I'm going to do from here is I'm going to group my chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and stick my chicken in here. And what I'm going to do, I need this to get to ounces. What I want to do from here is I'm doing 6 ounces of chicken per meal. So once I get to 6, once I get it to about 6, I'll take the group here and then I'll go ahead and slide it on the tray. Oh, I might hit it with some ham. Oh, I'll go ahead and group it onto the tray here, just like this. Then I'm just going to do the same thing for the next ones. Now just keep in mind when you guys are measuring your food out, if it goes over like 10 or like 0.10 ounces or anything like that, you'll be fine. You don't have to be like exactly on the dot, but at the same time, you still want to be as accurate as possible. You don't want to be too nitpicky about it. You don't want to sit there for hours trying to make sure it's right on 6 ounces. So. A smaller piece. That would do it. Try to group these and keep them as separated as possible so I know which one is which. Alright guys, so I just finished grouping my chicken. I got my garlic and parsley that I mentioned earlier. I'm going to go ahead and season it. I got me some pepper and some salt. And I'm just going to go ahead and start seasoning these one by one. Try not to go too crazy on the salt. I'm just sprinkling it a little bit on her. Got me some black pepper here. Make sure to season it all nice. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle that garlic and parsley. Alright guys, so I just got done seasoning my chicken. I'm going to go ahead and pop it in the oven. The oven has been preheated to 450. Go ahead and stick it in here. Alright, got it in here. I'm going to put it on for about 30 minutes and then I'll check up on it in about the next 20 minutes or so. And as that sits, I'm going to go ahead and start prepping the tilapia. Put it on this tray, and I'm sticking it in the oven as well. For the tilapia is going to cook a lot faster than the chicken. So once this hits probably about the 10-minute mark, it should take me about 10 minutes to prepare. I'll be able to stick it in the oven and then cook it for the time being, which is probably going to be around 20 minutes. Now I'm going to start prepping the tilapia. I measured these and they're about 2.5 to 3 ounces a piece. Now, if you guys ever bought tilapia before, when they're in these vacuum sealed bags, it's just going to vary because one's going to be bigger than the other, one's going to be smaller than the other, and you kind of just got to work off that. So what I like to do is I'll just like to keep it between 2.5 ounces and 3 ounces. Considering that to make up the goal for the week, I need 49 ounces of tilapia, I'm going to have to make 16 of these bad boys. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to go ahead and open each one up. I'm going to go ahead and stick it in a bowl. And then once I have everything in the bowl, I'm going to wash it up and then I'm going to put it on a tray and then I will start seasoning it the way I want it and then I'll stick it in the oven. So I'll get to you guys back here in a bit. Alright, so I just got done cleaning my tilapia. I had exactly 16 of these bad boys. I'm going to go ahead and start placing it on this tray. Then from there I'm going to go ahead and season it. I'm going to cut these lemons up and I'm going to go ahead and squirt some over each one and then place a slice or two on each tilapia. Go ahead and put this on this tray. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit 16 of these, but you know. See how many I can fit. There's a fit 8 on here, so it looks like I'm going to have to do a second batch. So now I'm going to go ahead and season it. So the tilapia is all seasoned up. Not too fancy. Got some lemon slices on here. I like to keep it very, very simple. When it comes to meal prep, nothing too crazy. So, yeah. Ooh, nice and hot. I'm gonna stick the tilapia right in here. Let's check this chicken out here. Looking at the moment, still got a little bit of time left. Could definitely be placed in the oven for a little bit longer. Honestly, the tilapia and the chicken is probably going to be done at the same time. So, let's stick here. Alright guys, so while the chicken and the tilapia is sitting in the oven, we're going to go ahead and prep our ground turkey breast. I like to do it over the stove, so I'm going to go ahead and hit this pan here. A little pan, hit this quick. Here, I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Now for my goal for the week, I'm going to need about 28 ounces of ground turkey breast. However, I have 16 ounces a piece here, so that's going to be equaling 32 ounces. I might as well just cook both of them at the same time, just to make it more convenient for me. So I'm going to open this up. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to go ahead and put it over the pan. Boom. And up the next one. Go ahead and break this all up. Get nice and even. And the ground turkey is cooking up real nice. You guys can see. Biggest difference is when you guys are cooking ground beef, you'll notice that a lot of the fat starts coming off of the meat. With this, you can see there's barely any fat. More so of water, if anything. Simply because it's 99% fat free. I mean, can't argue with that. And it just looks really moist and tender. Just not as oily as ground beef is. Alright, now that we somewhat got our ground turkey here cooked, I'm going to go ahead and add some seasoning to it. I'm not going to add salt, I'm just going to add a little bit of pepper. And then my garlic and parsley. Ground turkey is really flavorful on its own, so I don't find the need to really add any extra sodium in it. And then the garlic and parsley adds enough to the flavor to give it that zest, so I don't really need to add any extra to it. Alright, the ground turkey is pretty much good. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. It took about 12 minutes to prepare, but now that this is good, now we can go ahead and check out our chicken that's still in the oven. The chicken looks cooked from what I see, but I like to make sure, just go in and just double check it. Use a fork. So go ahead and go in here and just cut slightly into it just to see how it looks on the inside, and it looks good. Nice and cooked, nice and thick. If I stick a fork in it, it's not going to easily slide off, so that's how you know it's cooked thoroughly. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to go ahead and take each group of chicken that I have and stick it in these containers I have here. Since I already measured everything out in the beginning, I know that I have exactly 6 ounces of chicken, so I don't have to worry about measuring it after cooking it. It's just an added convenience for you guys. When I group it like this, it stays stuck together, so I can easily just pick it up and just drop it right into my container and not have to worry. Look at that, nice and juicy. Now, how it looks right now, how it's all juicy and moist, it's not going to be like that throughout the week. Simply your meals, but I mean, you just got to make do what you can. At least see. Has the convenience of not having to prepare food throughout the week, so yeah, I mean, it has its pros and cons. But when it comes to fish, you just got to expect that it's going to dry out throughout the week. It is what it is. Cover about 5 meals. Just about. There you have it, 5 meals of turkey. Yeah. Alright, what I got going on here is I got some water waiting to boil. I'm going to go ahead and stick my broccoli in here. That way I can add it to the containers. As far as you guys can see, and you guys are probably already wondering, and I didn't mention it, where are the carbs? Alright, where's the brown rice, the sweet potatoes, stuff like that. I have brown rice, but considering I'm on such a low carb diet throughout this prep, I have to really be cognizant of how much carbs I'm eating. I do add brown rice to my meals, but it just really depends on that day. So, but when it comes to brown rice, I don't like my brown rice to sit too long in the fridge or in a container, because then it just gets really, really stiff. And I feel like just doing that and letting it sit for so long takes all the nutrients away from it, from all the grains. So what I like to do is, if I'm going to have carbs for the following day, then I'll prep it the night before, and then I'll just add it to my meal as I go. But as of right now, I'm really just focused on preparing all my proteins and getting my vegetables in order. Usually I like to take the microwavable packets of steamed broccoli or mixed vegetables, and I'll just stick it in the microwave. But considering I have a stovetop, I might as well just cook all the broccoli together, and then I can just distribute it amongst the containers. Alright guys, my water's to a boil now. Now I can stick my broccoli in. I'm going to need exactly 48 ounces of broccoli. So I've got 3 bags here. Each bag is about a pound, so about 16 ounces. That'll make up 48 ounces. I'm going to open these up. I need all the fiber I can get. Last one. too long. Probably like 5 to 7 minutes, considering it's broccoli that's already frozen. It shouldn't take too long compared to like if I was to cook raw broccoli. And I don't want it to be all mushy because I've cooked broccoli before where if you overcook it, it gets really, really mushy, and it ends up just like a porridge type texture, and it's terrible. So I don't want to cook it too long. I'm just gonna let it steam for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then from there I'll take it. I got my chicken in the containers. I got my ground turkey in the containers. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move the tilapia over. I got 6, 7, 8 right here. I'm gonna do 3 per container. 1. Yes, it's not mushy. Success! Oh, there you have it. Got your greens. Alright, from here I'm going to go ahead and measure it out. Now, most guys will probably just try to eye it and just measure it from what they see. But I try to be as accurate as possible, like I mentioned earlier. And I'm doing 2 ounces per container. So I want to make sure I'm getting as close to it as possible so I'm not left with any more than I have to have or any less than I have to have. Yeah, 2.32, whatever. Works.
Get an idea.
Better than eyeing it and getting like 3 ounces or 4 ounces. Because you'll never know from just looking at it. Alright guys, I just pulled the last batch of the tilapia out. I'm going to go ahead and fill this one up because earlier I didn't finish it off, so I'm going to go ahead and put this one in here. I'm going to go ahead and transfer all of these over to these last containers and then pretty much wrap up the video, kind of give you a conclusion of everything, and yeah, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so we just finished up. I got all 24 meals here. That's going to last me the week. Obviously 24 meals. 5 meals a day. It's gonna last me for at least 6 days. Simply because my 7th day usually is Sunday, like today. I like to do a refeed. I'm doing such a low carb diet that I'm going to need a refeed, and it does help me. I incorporated a refeed day. That allows me to just prep for just 6 days. Just to wrap things up, I got my chicken breast here, I got my tilapia here, and my ground turkey. Very, very, very basic meal prep. And I just wanted to kind of show you guys what I do when it comes to this. So, as I promised, making this meal prep video, I'm not gonna lie, was pretty difficult, just because of how time consuming it is, recording, setting everything up, things like that. But I mean, in all, if I were to project a time frame of how long it takes to meal prep, it should take you about an hour. You don't want to be spending too much time in the kitchen because you want to be able to, you know, spend the rest of your days doing other things versus slaving yourself in the kitchen. So finding better ways to not only measure your food accurately, making sure that you're getting all your meals set up the way that you want it or the way that you need it for the end goal of the week, but at the same time, you don't want to spend so much time into it. Don't let this stuff consume you. The reason why I made this video simply is to show you guys what I'm doing to make things simple for you guys, and you guys can take little things here and there from it and then learn off of that. So without further ado, I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys took something small from this, whether it's 1 thing or 2 things, it doesn't matter. I hope you guys took something out of it to kind of utilize in your everyday necessities and when you guys start or even continue to meal prep. But other than that, if you guys liked the video, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed already. Leave me a comment, leave me some feedback. Obviously this is my first meal prep video and it was actually very difficult. Hopefully once I put all the videos together and all the footage together, it turns out pretty well. But apart from that, leave me some feedback. Any kind of feedback will help. Other than that, that's all I got for today for the 3rd vlog. Until next week guys, peace.
Let me disarm you. I'm not trying to own you. I just wanna know what it feels like to have your body so close. Let me absolve you of the past that controls you.